The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. First story. The story of the mirror and the fragments. Well, now we start. When we come to the end of the story, we shall know more than we do know now. It was an evil troll, one of the worst. He was the devil. One day he was in an extremely good mood. He had invented a mirror which had the quality to make anything, good or beautiful, reflected in it appear next to nothing, and all that was evil and worthless was clearly seen as even worse. All who went to troll school, because he did run a troll school, said that a miracle had taken place. Now, for the first time, they assumed one could see what the world and humanity really looked like. They ran around with a mirror, and at last there was not a country or a person who had not been distorted in it. Now they would fly up to heaven to make fun of the angels and God himself. The higher they flew with the mirror, the louder it laughed. They could hardly hold it. Higher and higher, closer to God and the angels. The mirror shook so violently from its sneer that they lost their grasp. It fell, crashed to the earth, and broke into hundreds of millions of billions and even more fragments, now causing much more trouble than ever before. Some of the fragments were hardly as big as grains of sand, and they were spread all over the world. When they hit someone's eyes, they stayed there, and those people would see everything distorted, only being able to see the faults of everything around them, since even the tiniest fragment contained the very power of the whole mirror. Some people even had a splinter in their heart, and then, it was the most terrible, that heart would turn like ice. Some of the splinters of the mirror were so large that they were used as window panes, but through that window it was not worth seeing one's friends. Other splinters were put into spectacles, and then everything went wrong when wearing such a pair of glasses in order to see better and be able to judge more fairly. The devil laughed so that his stomach cracked, and that tickled him so nicely. But outside, the tiny bits of the mirror were still flying around in the air. Now we shall hear